I'm buying rollerblades. Why? Well, long story short, 2024 unfortunately has very strongly mirrored 2020 in many, many ways. We still got two old white guys that nobody likes fighting each other for the president. And even though nobody wants either of them to win, everyone's going to vote for Biden just to make sure that Trump doesn't get in because, you know, pick the lesser of two evils. And, you still have the Chiefs beating the 49ers in the Super Bowl again. And just like 2020, I once again find myself without a job. And I'm only going to say two things about that, and then I'm never going to mention it again. The first thing I'll say is that, you know what? I fucked up. There's no way to sugarcoat that. I fucked up. I made a mistake. These are the consequences of my actions. But I do feel like the company, they're gonna survive, but only because they've always existed. They've existed long enough that they can afford to make mistakes, and they're gonna survive on name recognition alone. They've got enough built up. It's kind of like, if a broke person gets rich and then loses all their money, you're never gonna hear from them again. But someone who's like a third generation rich, they lose all their money, someone just gives them more. Because apparently that's how the fucking world works. But I will say that I think that they made two big mistakes. First of all, they seriously need to update their training. They don't seem to realize that the way that their phrasing works and their language does leave some leeway. Because here's the thing, everyone comes in with the exact same training, and yet a lot of people keep making these exact same mistakes. I'm not the first one. I've heard stories from my city, from throughout the state of Texas, from throughout America, about multiple other people doing the exact same thing, even worse sometimes. So I think there's enough. Like I said, I think they need to harshen up the language a little bit, make the training a little bit stricter, more direct. Because hey, everyone keeps having the same training, and yet the same shit keeps happening again and again. So obviously there's something wrong there. And secondly, I don't think it's necessarily right to fire people over a mistake. If you can prove there was malice or forethought, that's one thing. But people are people. No human being is perfect. People make mistakes. The smartest human beings on the planet can make the dumbest mistakes. But the smartest ones are the ones who don't make the same mistake twice. And that for me is like, I think it's one thing to have a system of demerits, maybe even demotion. But when you think about all the bullshit that they let fly, then something like this happens where it was definitely unintentional. And you know for a fact that now that they've learned their lesson, they are the one person who's never going to fall for that again. But no, we're just going to use you to set an example, which clearly works perfectly because it's the same shit they've been doing for decades that keeps not working, and more people keep making the same mistake again and again. That's all I can say about that. I think that there are things they can do better. And because not even counting myself, but in the 4 years that I spent, I've seen plenty of good people who end up leaving the company for dumb reasons. I just think there are a lot of things that they, as a corporation, could definitely improve upon. That being said, Look, I have no idea what the future holds. I know one thing. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I've been saying this for years, but the truth is, hey, I honestly feel like they're gonna miss me a lot more than I miss them. And you know what? I'm gonna find a new job. It's the end of February. Hey, I could have a new job before March starts. I might not. If everything goes right, I could have a new job by the time March 1st rolls around. One that might even be slightly better than this one. Because so far, that's how my life has worked. I keep moving up. If it doesn't work out that way, I'm not too concerned. I know I can get something before March is over. I got more than enough money to get me through to my birthday. But, worst case scenario, by the end of March, I can at least get a shitty minimum wage job at some fast food establishment. Because sometimes, hey, a shitty paycheck is better than no paycheck. So, you know, I don't want to settle. I'm willing to if it's necessary. But like I said, hopefully, if things work out, I'm just going to be kind of sliding to the left. Maybe a little bit to the right. But either way, I know I'm going to be fine. Long term. But here's the thing that I'm thinking. Because, 2020 was like a wake-up call for a lot of people. And in some ways, I think it kind of was for me. But maybe not enough of a wake-up call. See, because I slid into a new role at a new company, and I got very comfortable very fast, and I just haven't moved since. I've been sitting still, kind of sleepwalking my way through life, And I think this is another wake-up call, letting me know it's time. Time for what? I don't know, but if you don't like your life, you can only do two things. Either you wallow in misery or you change your life. I think it's time to make some changes. And one of those changes is that as soon as I get my next job and start getting paychecks again, because, hey, like I said, I've got plenty in my savings account, but I don't want to completely drain it. It takes time to build back up again. But as soon as I get in my next job and start earning more paychecks, I'm gonna buy us some rollerblades, and I'm gonna start getting out more. I've got dumbbells. I've been working out. I've been feeling a difference. I feel like I don't look any different, but physically I feel different. You know, can't inherently say healthy, but definitely in better shape now than I was at this point last year. I think I'm gonna buy a set of rollerblades and I'm gonna start just getting out. Anytime I have a day off where I'm not having to run errands or stuff, get out and just explore the city a little bit. Just go get myself get a camel pack, put my blades on, and then just spend a few hours wandering around town. I think I don't I don't know. It just feels like the right idea to me. Anyways, so yeah, that's my life right now. Things are changing. So yeah, wish me luck. Next, I'll update you with whatever happens. But honestly, I'd like this channel to be livelier. I don't know if it'll ever be what it was. Like, I don't know how I did it back in college. I legitimately don't. Full-time job, full-time college student, regularly uploading videos every week, multiple times a week, to multiple channels. Where the fuck did I have the energy? It's amazing how 10 years can change a man. Because when I was in my 20s, it was like, sleep? What the fuck is that? And now it's like, oh, sleep. Yes, thank you, please. I just need 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Let me close my eyes for 2 damn minutes. But yeah. Anyways, how's your 2024 going? I mean, anyways, oh, I forgot to do my intro. Whatever, fuck it. It's video's over now. Doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, my name is Nathan Lau. Then until the next time I see you, have a good day, week, month, year, however long it's gonna be.